Hey guys and ladies, welcome to Safe Gaming Online, and today we're gonna be talking about the Venka. More importantly, I'll be ranting about the Venka. I know it's a little bit different, but, well... I wanted to say good things about the Venka, I really do, but why does it attack so slow? Why does it lack the necessary punch I expected from a long set of claws the size of a Loki's thigh? I really wanted to avoid this, but come, look at this beautiful sets of claws that act more like an ornament than it does a weapon. It's a very mediocre weapon that lacks crowd control from basically weapons similar to it. Have different combos, sure, it's cool, but look as this weapon completely lacks the oomph of other weapons. Let's look at the stats for example here. 1.9 impact, 9.3 puncture, 25.9 slash, and 1.0 attack speed. All in all, it actually has a higher damage and is as fast as Obex, right? But that's all just stats. In practice, it is slower than its counterparts, and its counterparts being Ankyros and Furax. Furax is ever so slightly weaker. You could really argue that because of the speed is about the same, and the Ankyros, though weak in single damage, will completely demolish Venka by speed alone. And this is Ankyros, not Ankyros Prime. Oh, and did I mention that both Furax and Ankyros has way better crowd control than this weapon? I really wanted to avoid the bashing that I did on Helios upon its release. And to be fair, that flying plate of metal is ever so slightly better now. Now that flying plate of metal attacks about, 2 seconds after my brain received a cerebral hemorrhaging. So, it's better, right? Yeah, maybe, but, it's better than before. It doesn't mean that it's good. It's just better. So, okay, enough about the Helios. Let's talk about the claws. Although, I do like to admit that, yeah, it looks really good, right? But, it's practically like that lady that I meet in a massage parlor. She looks good, but she sucks. Oh look at these claws as it tickles your enemies to death. Maybe after an hour of tickling, they will give up fighting me. Maybe, like that massage parlor place, the session for every enemies I fight will end in about an hour. Okay, so I know I've talked about a lot of shit for Venka. So here's the comparison, and I want you guys to see not only the speed difference, but here's the thing. I want you guys to actually notice the combo as well. With Venka, it's very hard to chain those combos, whereas with Ankyros, it's very easy. That's the thing. And then, the other thing as well, why I put so much emphasis on the speed, is that because when you're actually doing melee, you want to be able to land all those hits fairly quickly. The reason why is because with Melee 2.0, you want that damage multiplier. You want to get that damage multiplier as quick as you can. As you can see here with Kayla, it takes 19 hits practically to kill her. Okay? Here's the thing. How long does it take to, actually do that 19 hits with the Venka? And here's the thing. Ankyros takes way more hits, but as you can see, it's so much faster to actually get that damage multiplier and actually kill Kayla faster. Okay, so Kayla, you would expect that with the impact, it would actually hinder me, but no, it did not. So for this one, we're gonna do Ambulance. And you can see it's actually harder with Venka. The reason behind this is, again, the speed. The reason why I put so much emphasis on the speed is because of the damage multiplier. You want that. When you're actually using melee, you want that damage multiplier to go up very, very quickly. This is due to the problem with Venka itself, and this is something that we cannot help. Venka does decent damage, but not great. That's the problem. If Venka were to actually do a high damage with the speed given, it would have been a-okay. Again, This is not an endgame weapon, so with that being said, it's actually a decent weapon, but the problem comes from the speed to, speed and damage. That's the problem. Damage is not strong enough to actually hold its own on a fight, and speed is not fast enough to actually be able for you to get that critical multiplier. And the problem is, with that, from time to time, Ankyros is able to actually do more damage than Venka. And it's so hard for me to actually try to bash this thing because I actually like how it looks. I like the attention to detail it's given. The animation is not bad. I mean, like, there are some places that I say, oh yeah, it could have been better, but that's a personal opinion. What is objective in this place is the fact that Venka is sadly underpowered. Just a smidge compared to weapons that we have previously, and it could have been a lot better. So, with that being said, I hope, this is somewhat informative, and I think that's it. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye guys, take care.